Excited. Well, it all began in 1998. We had done a pilot study, which was suggested by the National Cancer Institute. They called me down to Washington in 1993 and asked me to present cases, and I went down there, and there was a 3-hour session, closed-door session with high-ranking scientists at the NCI and the NIH, and they were an invitation only. And they took me seriously, and they suggested, based on that presentation, I should do a pilot study with 10 patients diagnosed with advanced pancreatic cancer. Pilot study is technically a phase 2 study, in which you don't have a control group, but you take a cancer for which there is no known conventional treatment that works, and use the new treatment, and you assess it. And if that's successful, then you go to the controlled trial where you compare the new treatment to the best of the old treatment. So we got Nestle to fund the pilot study. The results were published in 1999, the best results in the history of medicine for pancreatic cancer. They were really extraordinary results by the standards of conventional oncology. Based on the preliminary results, before the pilot study was even published in 1998, I was invited down to Washington to meet with Richard Klausner, who was then head of the NCI, and I met with him in the office of Congressman Dan Burton, who's been a supporter of my work. And we met for 2 hours, and I was there with Klausner, 2-3 feet away from me. We looked into each other's eyes, eye to eye. I don't want to be like, Bush and Putin. I could see his soul. But I really believed that Klausner wanted to do a fair, honest study, believed that I was doing something valuable and needed to be tested. So he, right there at that meeting, he approved us, without even me filling out a grant proposal, approved an NCI grant just on his say as head of the NCI. And there was a lot of excitement, and there was a lot of excitement at that time in the alternative world because people knew I had academic training. This would be a great opportunity for the conventional groups like the NCI and the NIH to come together with a conventionally trained researcher who was now doing alternative cancer work, come together for the benefit of patients, for the benefit of mankind, for the benefit of scientific truth. There was a lot of enthusiasm and excitement, and I believe Klausner was very determined to do a fair, honest, honorable study. And the first group of people that were assigned to the study, I absolutely believe want to do a fair, honest, honorable study. However, Klausner left to go off to work at a foundation for lots of money. And the new team came in, immediately replaced the old team, and from then on, we knew things changed. They had a completely different agenda. Though they deny it, they said, they had an agenda. They deny it. They had an agenda. The agenda was Gonzalez is a total, complete nuisance. He talks too much. People pay too much attention to him. This is even 1999, 2000. Let's just make sure that his therapy gets buried where it belongs.